What in God's name would the Americans give up the progress we've made for the chaos they're suggesting? I don't get it. That's why the MAGA Republicans deliberately choose to inflict this kind of pain on the American people. Why? Why? This nation has gone through too much. We've come too far to let that happen. I will not let it happen. Not on my watch. I will veto everything they send us.
John Kennedy rips Biden over GOP Medicare cut suggestion. Not even George Santos would claim that Santos, a New York Republican, has faced calls to resign over biographical inconsistencies. Senate Judiciary Committee member John Kennedy, R.La., slammed President Biden over his latest comments toward MAGA Republicans, whom he claims suggest policies that would choose to inflict this kind of pain on the American people. On The Story, anchor Martha McCallum played for Kennedy the relevant clip of Biden speaking in Springfield, VA, earlier on Thursday, during which the president also added he will veto everything they send. I think that President Biden is the only person in the Milky Way who thinks our country is headed in the right direction, Kennedy said. Look at the facts. Last year, our economy grew at 1%. China's economy was shut down. It grew at 3%. The U.S. has 13.5% inflation cumulatively. That's what President Biden has given us in 2 years. I don't mean any disrespect, but if that was my record, I would hide my head in a bag. Kennedy added the average American may not be able to recite the exact empirical figures, but is fully feeling the effects of their substance. They understand that crime is way up, he said. They understand that respect for our institutions is way down. The American people understand that it's harder than ever to get ahead in our country right now, and it's easier than ever to do nothing. He continued to, in a remark about a GOP colleague, slam Biden's claims Republicans could seek to pull back on federal entitlement spending. President Biden says my party, I, want to cut Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid, and that's just not true, he said. Not even George Santos would make up a whopper like that, and the president knows that. He just believes that the federal government is what made this country great. Santos, a newly elected Republican congressman from New York City, has made headlines since his election over mounting reports he fabricated or lied about aspects of his life and resume. At the Springfield event, Biden also celebrated the reported creation of 750,000 union jobs under his tenure, while also making news for another apparent gaffe. The president at one point asked about Doug, the congressman, but had appeared to be referring to Rep. Donald Bayer Diva, who represents the liberal Washington suburb he was visiting.